Hello everybody. I had to kind of put this one in before I start my welding video. I reviewed a bunch of footage and I forgot to mention a bunch of stuff on the video. One was I was welding with an E6013 rod. It was a 3/32 diameter rod. I did some stitch welding. If you could look that up, I tacked on those hinges and then I tried to weld that. You know, when I took welding in high school, I was pretty good at it. But that was in 1977. It's been a few years. So that's the problem with that one. The other thing, I had too much noise, so I'm going to cut out the noise there. So if it gets quiet for all at once, don't worry, the volume will come back. Start flying here, flying in my face. So I just want to let you know on that, and I'll have another video for you here in a few more days. So, all right, this is the prequel to the beginning. All right. Oh, and I mentioned that Chuck drove up to Nebraska. He didn't buy it. He didn't drive up there just to get those two little tops I was cutting. He bought a whole DJ table. That's the top part of the table. The front part of that has all this electronic lights and everything. And I'm going to see if I can't text him or call him to see if he has a video of him on those tables. He has one. He bought these two tables up in Nebraska, and he already had one here just like it for his DJ business. So I'll see if he can send me a video of that. Maybe I can throw that in there to show you what these things actually look like when they're all done. Alright, back to the show. Well, hello everybody. It's Rick and Joe and Bud Light Platinum. I know I'm not supposed to be drinking Bud Light, but hey, I don't care. I don't care about all the Bud Light crap stuff that's going on. It's a good beer. So, I got a couple projects here from Chuck. You've seen that where I welded his one table up there. Oh, that was a while back. On one of his DJ tables. He spins records for a living, or no, it doesn't spin records anymore. It just plays music. So we're gonna have to cut this one in two. Cut the felt here, and then we're gonna cut this one. This one's gonna be interesting. I can cut to the right or left of this, and then I've got a bar here. Cut this to fit. And then weld it next to it, and then I have a couple hinges here somewhere in my pile of stuff here. Got some hinges. Can't really see them in here, but 3-inch hinges I'm going to weld on there. So you can fold these tables up. He went up to Nebraska and he bought these. And this one's going to be the interesting one out of the bunch. Here, I'll set you back here and you can look at it while I flop it down. This one's going to be interesting. This is a different tabletop. This one already has a double inch pipe on it. So I don't know if this is welded on the other side or not. So I'm going to start up here cutting down at an angle until I can just get into this middle deal. Cut down and then start cutting down the seam. I don't know. This could be welded on the very top. I know it's welded here all the way across, but I'm not sure if it's welded on the very top of this. So that's the other fly in the ointment. So let's get to cutting on this, and I'll get this set up, and then we'll start cutting. Alrighty, we're back. So the idea is to try to cut a straight line here. I think I'm going to get this light in behind me. It's kind of hitting me on the side of the eyes. Just kind of blinding me a bit. Straight. Let's get that light over to the side. Okay. Oh wait. Hang on. Gotta have some more. Oh, that's good stuff. Good stuff there. Okay. Let's see if we can do this right. Stand up straight. There we go. It looks like I might be getting these, might be coming apart here. Let's see here. Okay. Battery died. Hope we don't lose too much content here. I cut the other side, and now I'm going to be cutting this side. This one's split a little bit. I don't know why this one's not splitting. Maybe I just need to go down some more with it. There we go. Alright, I want to show you kind of what happened. This happened on the top too. When I started to cut it, it kind of went off to the right and started to cut into this pipe. See here? See that little spot? I started to cut into that pipe. I didn't want to cut that pipe and have to weld it all down. So stuck a screwdriver in there. I'm going to get my Sawzall and get onto the other side of this thing, and then I should just be able to, I should just be able to cut all the way down here. I'm going to keep sticking the screwdriver in there, spreading this out, and I should be able to cut it all the way down. I did get a little bit right here in the bottom. See, I did the same thing. I started to cut, but I should be able to tack weld that back into place and fix it up. Let's see. Those two halves are moving. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. So I'll put you back up in the holder, and let's get back at this thing and get this thing cut in two. We're cutting this board here. It looks like plywood, some sort of plywood. Just about ready to fall apart here. She's just about ready to come apart. that's interesting. I'll show you here in a bit. Stand still. Stand still. Yeah, got kind of hot up there in the very top. See the discoloration here? That's where I was trying to force it, and then I put the screwdrivers in there, spread it out, and then it cut a lot easier. So I'm going to have to fill this hole in here. This is where I ripped that little bit there, and a little bit on that end. That's not bad. I wonder what the other side looks like. That's pretty good. Do some touching up there. Alright, let's get the other one worked up. Get that one cut in two. That's what I wanted to get them done. I just wanted to get them cut in two today so that I could get going. Alright, I'm going to shut this off. Alright, I'm going to give you a little different angle. We're going to be cutting on this side all the way down. Okay. Got to have some of the good stuff here. Oh, it's good after a long day. Alright, well, I've learned by putting the clamp here at the bottom. Get the clamp all the way down here. Clamp it to the leg. See how that holds. And then I have a line drawn right across the top here. Can you see that? Yeah. Got a line drawn across the top. That's where I'm going to start this. So. See what I'm doing? Okay. I guess kind of. See if I get a straight line here. Can't see. Alright. Make sure we got a straight line here. I don't know, you guys might be running into my shoulder. Here, let me see. Nah. There you go. I'll flip this over and hopefully get that into my shoulder. It was a lot easier than the other one. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, just got to fill in some pockets. Cut some little squares. Yeah, a little better than the last one. Okay. That's enough for one night. Alrighty, back. That's enough for one night. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, just get those cut in two. Then I have to plug those little ends. And then when I put that, weld that tube on this other one, I'm going to have to kind of cut that at an angle because that's an arch on both bottoms. But I'll be bringing it back. I'll be coming back tomorrow when I go to weld it. My welder's pretty well set up. It's got, it's a little bit hard to strike an arc with it just to get it going. But once I get it going, it has really good penetration. And I keep the speed right. It doesn't blow holes through it. If you get it too hot, it'll blow holes through the metal that you're trying to weld. So, and these clamps, well, they had some clamps that were, they had some of these clamps, not the clamps, but the hinges, like here, that were chromed. And you don't want to get chrome because then you're going to be having to grind the chrome off and it's chipping and stuff like that. Then they had the black ones, which I didn't want the black ones because I'd have to grind all the black. These are nickel base, and this will be easier to clean up and easier to weld than it would be for the chrome ones or the black ones with the paint on it. I mean, you got to clean them up anyhow, but it's just get the nickel ones are a little bit better to weld on. So I'll see you tomorrow when we start putting this thing together and cutting the little pieces, and hopefully it works out well. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye. Alrighty, well, I put you all the way back here so when I was grinding, and you're going to be back here when I'm welding too, I didn't want to ruin my lens, but I'll take you up here and show you what I'm doing. Cleaned up the area here and back behind here, took that paint off and took that paint there off. Oh, I guess I forgot to do that, and I forgot to do that. Well, I guess I'm going to have to do that. Okay. And I'm going to have to do here on the edge too, because I'm going to weld up that edge too. Alrighty. Well, I got some more cleaning to do. Alright. So, when I bring you back, we're going to probably do some welding. Alright. I hope I don't get in your way. Okay. Not too bad. The hardest thing was getting back here in the corner. Still is a little bit warm. A little booger there. And yeah, I started on 70 and blew a hole through it. I turned it back down to 50, 54, and then when I went to do some more touch-up, I ran it down to 50. I might need to put a little bit more on there. Yeah. Might have to. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Clean that up. Put some in there. I did weld down the ends, tops. I think everything looked pretty good there. Oop, that's still pretty hot. Okay, so I guess we're going to put the two halves together, and I'll set up hinges. Start welding on the hinges. Alright, I'll bring you back here in a bit. Trying to get used to this 110 welder. Got it down to about 50. Started out at 70. I just turned it back up to 55 so I could just strike the weld, strike the arc, so I could get welding. I welded the holes too. I welded up the holes to the bar for extra strength. Alright. Came out of somewhere. Well, it's ugly, but I think it'll hold. A long time since I did any welding. I did a little welding here and there, but the more I weld, a little better I get at it. It's like anything else, practice makes perfection. So, that's this one side, and now I'm going to bring the other one out, and I'll have to clean that up a little bit, do some tack welding on that one, and then weld the clamps on, or weld the hinges on that one also. So this will be another one of these, but maybe easier. So that's it for today. A little welding project, helping my friend Chuck out. I'll probably slap some paint on this. He's going to redo the tops on these and put some kind of different coating on them for the top of his DJ tables. So this is Rick from Kansas, from Get Her Done. I'll see you on the next one.